Hello everyone, my name is Cleon Roberts. I am the daughter of Sonny Roberts, who I had the first black recording studio in Britain and also recorded the first Afrobeat album in the UK in 1971. He collaborated with a Nigerian band called the Nkenges, and then worked with other African artists. And I'm so honoured to be here. And part of the reason why I'm here is to bring together the collaboration and union between Nigeria and also the island of Jamaica. Hence, through my father's collaboration with Nigeria and my passion for Nigeria and its culture.
I'm the daughter of Sonny Roberts, who was a music producer who came to the UK during the Windrush era. And he started a record company. He started off with a recording studio. And my father opened the first black recording studio in 1960. And he went on working with other musicians, predominantly West Indian musicians, and the building that his studio was located in was also linked with Island Records. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Island Records. Yeah. Chris Blackwell of Island Records, Trojan Records as well were also housed in the same building, and that was through collaboration. However, my father was, during that time, he was also, as well as producing music, he was also cutting vinyl and selling vinyl. And he went on to open up an independent record shop, which was a specialist shop, and he opened that shop in 1970. And he still went on to producing music, and then he, my father was a person who always, loved different music and always wanted to connect with people and loved business. And he came across a Nigerian man, and they worked together, and they brought a band from Nigeria called the Nkenges. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the Nkenges. No. I'm sure if you heard the album, I'm sure your parents and grandparents would know of the album. And so they brought this band, a 9-piece band from Nigeria, and sold out. Had some successful shows in the UK, and then my father produced an album with them. And this album sold very well in the UK and again in Nigeria. And it's at that time there was nothing much, facilities for West Indians, Africans to record and to play their music. And my father was one of those people as a Jamaican, and just loved the culture and collaborated with Africa. And my other African artists followed and pursued my father, and he worked with people like Peter King. The Nkenges did a few other albums, and a few other African artists, the Rhythm Brothers, and so on and so forth. It's why we're here today as well, is to bring the connection. And from watching my father, I also worked in the business with my father, so I know a lot. My music vocabulary and my knowledge of music is quite extensive. And I do the same now, still work on his catalogue, as well as trying to bring the connection between Jamaica and Nigeria. And Rudy is also sort of piloting projects that we're working on as well, and just trying to sort of bring, not just the culture, music, fashion, and we're here because of fashion as well. And we are a colourful people and a great people, and I think when we make these connections and collaborations, we can do some great things. A prime example, Burna Boy, I'm sure you all know Burna Boy. Yes. Burna Boy has come to Jamaica and sold a sellout show. I mean, it was at the stadium, it was sold out. As you know, all of his concerts are sold out predominantly. So in turn, you know, he loves Jamaica. We have quite a few Nigerians that live in Jamaica, diplomats and professionals. And in turn, he has also bought property in Jamaica. So, you know, we'd like you to come. We would like to, you know, work with you and come to Nigeria and other projects and tourism and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's my history. Thank you.
For me, African Fashion Week means a lot to me, and to be here, you know, and to be in the UK, because I predominantly live in Jamaica. So to actually be here at the time of this expo, and this one is a little bit different because it's not just Fashion Week as well. We've combined it with Expo, so we're trying to bring trade and business and fashion and our cultures together and to work together as a union. So I'm excited, and I just love African culture, as you can see.